Yo. 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 Descended from the blood of the dead rabbits, a Celtic savage ravage in the industry, tremendous symmetry, corned beef and cabbage with a Guinness as I split the G, shamrocks and shenanigans, managing to cause damage when I take a shot of Jameson and can't remember my name again, the four-leaf clover, never ever sober, cold as Whitey Bulger, sailing to the white cliffs of Dover on the Irish Rover. Yo, the pumps are doubling, right, the love and the spirit spreading love from up above so nobody can fear it, everyone up in the crowd will listen and hear it, and Ox Unbox with the plentiful lyric. Bagpipes, bar fights, beer flights, all night. Flat caps, scally hats, alley cats. Sally's back. Getting tipsy with the Irish whiskey. Mob hitting in Hell's Kitchen and switching to a Misty's like Jimmy Conway. I'm a good fellow, or the part of the departed with Frank Costello like Nucky Thompson when I'm stomping on the scene. Hard to kill like Danny Green, waving the flag of the Michael and Green. The pubs are doubling, hey. The love and the spirit spreading love from up above so nobody can fear it. Everyone up in the club will listen and hear it. And Ox Unbox with a plentiful lyric. Clan Fury, full store, Old Glory, don't ignore me. The leprechauns with Lucky Charms are stepping on the 4G. I'll pack you in your left eye while I'm eating shepherd's pie. Do or die, never lie, that's the finest Irish pride. The pubs are doubling, hey. The love and the spirit spreading love from up above so nobody can fear it. Everyone up in the club will listen and hear it. And Ox Unbox with plentiful lyrics.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of An Ox Unbox. This is An Ox Unbox, episode 33, the 2026 St. Paddy's edition, part 2. So excited about this. Got another edition of St. Paddy's. Know there's at least one more to come after this. I know last year I did 8 different parts, but Boston Scally, like I said, they just keep striking out. I didn't like the workshop. I didn't like that workshop patchwork. I love the idea of the 16 panels. I love the Christmas one they put out, which I got. The last cap I got from Boston Scally was actually the Christmas story, and I passed on all the St. Paddy's. But tonight, 8 p.m., let's see what they got. This is the Filthy Hooligan Alec Bradley cigar. It is that time of year where you can go to your local cigar shop and see if they have these Alec Bradley Filthy Hooligans for St. Paddy's. They have this in the Shamrock. I pick these up every year. Pick up a box of these every year. They go fast. They go fast, and they are rare to find in the shop. Now you may have to order it online. Alec Bradley, the Filthy Hooligan for St. Patrick's Day. Today I got a couple caps that I'm really excited to unbox from one particular hatter. 3 different hats. Can't wait to do it. Can't wait to see what that has in store. So St. Paddy's Day 2026 keeps on rolling. Today I will take a nice shot here on Sunday. There's a snowstorm coming. A lot of people are going to have a snow day tomorrow up here in New York. Sitting out here on Long Island, wearing the crux of it. We're right in the eye of it. We're going to get killed with almost 2 feet. So I'm going to need some of this. A little bit more of this today and tomorrow. Right here, I got special whiskey, everybody. This is the Legion of the Leprechaun bourbon whiskey. This is a limited edition. The Legion of the Leprechaun is a tailgating group from the Notre Dame Fighting Irish Football. And they actually distill limited batches of bourbon whiskey for each home game. And they're numbered and they're very rare. I got this one, which is the game day edition versus USC from a couple of years ago. As you can see, had a little bit of that over that time. We're going to take a shot of this. Again, the Legion of the Leprechaun, Notre Dame Fighting Irish Tailgate Group, limited edition bourbon whiskey. Let's take a little shot here before we do the 2026 An Ox Unbox St. Paddy's edition, part 2. Sláinte. Some good stuff right there. Hope everybody's planning out a good St. Paddy's. I know Funky Brims is dropping the Hales Collab St. Paddy's edition hats tomorrow evening. So if you like what you saw on their live, they will have those hats. And of course, Tuesday night, Gentleman's Roundtable. Check that out. We will have Ryan from Peaky Hat, and he's dropping 2 new caps on the Gentleman's Roundtable, which we're very excited about. Can't wait for that. It's going to be an awesome episode. Tune in 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central on our YouTube channels. The Reviews with Moose, First 508 Airborne, Dubs, Hat Hub, and Ox Unbox. One thing I got to say about that, if you're tuning in on my channel, I've had a couple feedback where it looks like you're the only one tuning in. So the numbers come in. We've been doing big numbers. They come in across all 4 of our channels. So if you're watching from my channel, it looks like there's not many watchers. It's because, maybe the 12, 15 people are watching on my channel. There's like another few hundred people watching between the other channels as well. So Moose does see your comments. As you put the comments in, if you happen to be watching from my channel, he does see the comments. So they can get highlighted. And we're just trying to work on some way where when you're watching from my channel or Dub's channel, or First 508's channel, that you can see all the comments coming across, so you can comment on the comments. So we're working on that since we're broadcasting that on a few different channels. Looking forward to that Tuesday night. It's going to be a banger. Without further ado, let's go. Let's see what we got here for the hats. And today is a Swisher Sunday. It's a Swisher Sunday, and I'm going to do a few hats here. Got 2 boxes, 3 hats in total. Explain a little bit about what I got and how I got the 3rd hat. There's a little story about how I got the 3rd hat, and something that you may want to take advantage of or look to take advantage of for yourself, having to do with Swisher and the point system. So let's go here. Open up this one right here, live and uncut. Live and cut now is the box, and here it is. This is the hat I was talking about with the point system. So Swisher's got a point system. Open up an account with Swisher and on his website, and then keep track of your points. He does have a point system, just like Funky Brims has a point system. Just like with Funky Brims, I didn't even know I had points, and I had enough points for $25. So I went to the clearance and I got a cap for free. And the cap I got for free is a 5-panel. Big ups to Paul Sellers, Steve Akers, Eric Jecky, if y'all are watching. That's the 5-panel Mafia, baby. 5-panel Mafia represent. Got another 5-panel here. It's a 5-panel Epic Gray Scally cap for free. With my $25, I got this for free, and I've been eyeing this style for a little bit. To add to my 5-panel collection, I have the Limerick. I've got the Brown Herringbone Boston Scally 5-panel. And this is going to be, I believe that is it. This is going to be my 3rd 5-panel to add to the 5-panel Mafia. And I like to fit. Might have to do something a little bit with that front brim. You know me, I'm not a front brim bender. But I will play with that a little bit there. Like to wear it low pro. So definitely, if you could see those colors with the lighting, I love the colors. Free cap right here. Free cap. And Epic is quality. It's one of those things where it's like, it's China, but it's quality. So definitely nice free cap. Yeah, I may do something with the bill. A little something like that. Not to bend it, but to make it a little bit less straight, if that makes any sense. Like that. I think I just did it. There we go. So, again, take advantage of that point system with Swisher, because I got a free cap out of that deal. And here we go, without further ado. The second box that came in. And let's unbox them. These are the Swisher St. Paddy's Day caps. I know you saw that he put out the Pale Clover, the Podrick, and I believe that's how you pronounce it in Gaelic, Podrick, which is Patrick in Gaelic. And then he put out the Dark Clover as a surprise there. I passed on the Dark Clover. I've got too many caps that kind of look just like that. So what I did was I went with the Podrick and the Pale Clover, and here they both are in here. So let's do the first one first, and that is this Newsboy style Podrick, which again is Patrick in Gaelic, so named after the man himself right here. And this is a style that, you know, if you looked at my videos from a year ago, I'm not rocking these styles. But now, as many of you have seen, I am starting to rock these Newsboys. And again, it's got that Swisher patented feel to it when you take it out of the box. Like what I said about rad caps, you know you have a Swisher when you hold it, and that's something that's an achievement for sure. When you just have a signature quality, a signature feel, a signature look to the Swisher caps, and I just know I'm holding one, 58 centimeter, nice satin interior. This one is 100% wool, ladies and gentlemen. And again, with some of these Newsboys, I got to play a little bit. Sometimes I like to tilt them a little, like if you watching Tyrus on Gutfeld, he had the peaky hats now that he was wearing, not just the Boston Scally. So sometimes I like to tilt it a little. This one, when I first put it on, it looks like it's sitting a little high. So I'm going to take my glasses off. It might be a cap that I might want to sit deeper, but I got to play with it a little bit. Looking at it this way, kind of like it better like that. These are low profile Maori Jims, which you always got to get those thin glasses with these hats. See, I like it better like this rather than crooked. So just with that, a little bit of playing, and you kind of find that, you just find the look. You just move the hat around. His hats don't ever have to be steamed for the most part. I shouldn't say that. Some of the new Gatsby's, they crunch a little in the front. You got to steam them, but that's all it needs is a steam. Then they're golden. This one does not. Looking at the next one in the box here, does not either. And just in the few seconds that I'm putting this on and looking in the camera here, I'm getting so used to the way it looks. It's definitely got a St. Patrick's feel. Like kind of goes with the shirt. By the way, this is the Anox, the original OG Anox St. Patrick's Day edition t-shirt, available in my Redbubble shop. Just go on Redbubble, search Ox Unbox, and you can find, I have 4 different St. Patty's designs. This was the OG one that came out last year, but I didn't start doing that until after St. Patrick's Day last year. So this came out after St. Patrick's last year, so I'll be wearing this on St. Patrick's Day this year, where they're drinking the Guinness, the amp with the shillelagh, sitting in the bar. So again, please cop that, support it. Support the little guy, you know, on the Redbubble shop. And I would appreciate that greatly. And I'm looking at this cap, and I am just starting to fall in love with it as I keep looking at it more. That is a dope cap. That is a dope cap. It's in the running for my Paddy's cap. Haven't made that decision yet. It's always an important decision. What would be my Paddy's cap? So we got another one in here. So let's see what else we got in here. We've got the Pale Clover. And when I saw this thing right off the bat, I just said I gotta have it. The flat cap, I want to say it's similar, just feeling it right now, very similar to a rad cap. Got to steam that out right there. So I know I'm not the biggest steamer, but I do steam when I feel the need to steam. So I got to steam that. This one does need a steam. And I haven't heard anybody say this who reviewed this cap, and I love the colors. Let me take my glasses off here. It's got that pale color, oh, nice little greens running through there. Haven't heard anybody else say it, but this feels like a rad cap. And I've got to say, if you have rad caps and you like rad caps, you're gonna love this cap. So if you like the feel of a rad cap, if you like the quality of a rad cap, if you like the signature look of a rad cap, you're going to love this Swisher Pale Clover, because it's very, very similar in the feel, very, very similar in the look. This one is a 58. That is my head. That is fitting perfectly, and it's got that really nice angle. Look at the side view there. It's got that really nice angle, flat cap angle. If I want that look, to me that's more of just like a tough look, like a bruiser look, like I'm gonna, you know, we're gonna brawl right now. So I don't know, like that might be the look I'm going for Paddy. So I'm gonna wear this shirt. So let me know in the comments, for St. Paddy's with this shirt, would you wear this cap, or would you go with this more traditional style? cap right here for Paddy's. Let me know in the comments with that. Let's get the side views of that, side angles of that. Side view Sunday. Let me know in the comments which cap would... These are both in the running for Paddy's. I'm not going to make that decision yet. I think we still got some cool stuff to come. I still got another cap coming with another edition of this. So I'm not sure. Then I got a bunch of Paddy's caps that haven't seen Paddy's Day yet. So there's going to be a running. But out of these two, which one do you guys think would go with this shirt better on St. Paddy's? And if, obviously that cap will get a little whiskey on it too. So Swisher Apparel, big ups to Todd again. Coming with the dopeness, coming with that other Newsboy, which has amazing colors in it. I think it was March 6th. Don't quote me on that, but there's a maybe February 27th. This Friday coming up, I think, is the release of his other Newsboy, which the colors look absolutely ridiculous on that. I'm definitely getting that cap. So that'll be coming, and can't wait for that. Also, hope you enjoyed the Ox music video. Original song, original lyrics that I produced and made, and I just threw together that video. I thought it came out pretty good. So that's just the very beginnings of what could be, you know, the Ant and the Ox embarking on their music career. I hope you enjoyed that. So, again, stay safe in the snow if that snow is going to hit you, and I will see you guys soon. Peace.
Yo! Yo! Descended from the blood of the dead rabbits, a Celtic savage ravage in the industry, tremendous symmetry, corned beef and cabbage with a Guinness as I split the G. Shamrocks and shenanigans, managing to cause damage when I take a shot of Jameson and can't remember my name again. The four-leaf clover, never ever sober. Cold as Whitey Bulger, sail until the white cliffs of Dover on the Irish Rover. Yo, the pumps are doubling, right? The love and the spirit spreading love from up above, so nobody can fear it. Everyone up in the crowd will listen and hear it. And Ox Unbox with the plentiful